Hi, this is David Davis from virtualizationsoftware.com, and I'm at VMworld Europe in Barcelona, and I'm honored to be here with the CEO of Pernixdata, Mr. Poojan Kumar. How you doing?
Good. How are you, David?
Great, great. So how's the show?
It's been an awesome show. It's our first VMworld Europe, and we've been very excited because we've been running a large program, a beta program before, and we had a lot of traction outside the US, even though we haven't really had a big presence outside the US yet. So it's a lot of pull from the market, and we decided that we are going to go to Europe faster than much before. So yeah, very excited to be here, meeting all the folks that have been participating in our beta program and seeing the excitement out here.
That's great, that's great. So I understand Pernix has won some awards, is that right?
Yes, we won some awards in VMworld Europe, VMworld US, I should say. We got the best of virtualization and best new product of the year in VMworld US.
Okay. Yeah. So obviously there's a lot of, there must be a lot of excitement and a lot of value around the product if you guys are winning awards, and the booth here has just been packed. So, tell me, for just the common, VMware admin, why is it that they would be interested in Pernixdata and the product?
Right. Yeah, so fundamentally what we have done here is we have created a software platform similar to what VMware did for compute and memory, and we have built this platform for flash in the server. And basically a platform that runs across a cluster of servers and without any changes to your virtual machines or your underlying storage, essentially creates a scale-out performance tier using server-side flash for your virtual infrastructure. And again, it's a totally seamless product, a product that VMware admins totally love.
Okay. So great. So what would the requirement be on a physical ESXi host? I need to have some flash drives in my server?
Exactly. That's pretty much the only requirement.
Okay.
Some form of SSDs or PCIe flash.
Okay.
Other than that, there's no requirement, and that's the beauty of the architecture. Is this is really about an open architecture,
okay.
Software-defined, whatever product. People talk about software-defined data centers, and I think we are one of the only vendors, I would say, that is really delivering that vision. Because what we have done here is we let people choose their servers, choose their flash, choose their storage, and essentially use us as the server-side platform for flash in the server.
Okay. So the benefit to having flash in the server is faster response, save money potentially on storage, or?
Yeah. So basically in the last 20 years, people have been used to solving the storage performance problem in their arrays, right? They rely on their arrays for capacity, for the data services, and performance. And that has led to a whole bunch of issues that have shown up on the storage tier thanks to virtualization. And what we have done here is we tell people that use your storage arrays for what it is good at, data services and capacity, and performance is best solved in the server, especially for virtual infrastructure and especially with server flash. So essentially, you get microsecond latencies and scale out IOPS from the server side using Pernix and server side flash, and this for the first time allows you to get storage performance as you scale your virtual infrastructure. It's like you get compute and memory from a platform like VMware, and you get storage performance from a platform like Pernix.
Okay, very interesting. So what type of storage does it support today?
So today we support all block storage,
okay.
Fiber channel, FCOE, and iSCSI.
Okay.
And NFS comes in the future.
Very cool. So how is it, what's the return, I shouldn't say the return on investment, but at what point would a enterprise need Pernix? Do they have to have a minimum number of servers, or what's the tipping point where they say, no, we have to have Pernixdata?
Actually, that's a great question. So what we have seen based on the traction so far, that whether it's an environment that's running 4 ESX hosts or an environment that's running 4,000 ESX hosts, we have basically customers in the whole range, because the problem is the same no matter what your size is. And so we have customers today using us in their 4 ESX host environment, and some of our pricing reflects that. We have a special SMB bundle for them,
okay.
And then we have a standard edition for the big enterprises who basically want to really run it for large clusters. In fact, some of our customers run it for 16 ESX nodes, 32 ESX nodes. So they're basically using this as their scale-out platform.
Very nice. So I know that with vSphere 5.5, VMware recently introduced a feature called vFlash. which is server-side caching. So what's the difference between vFlash and what Pernixdata offers?
Yeah, in fact, VMware names it appropriately. It's the read cache product that shows up with 5.5. Essentially, the difference between that product from VMware or any other product that's leveraging server-side flash today is that all of these products are single host solutions. And if you are looking at accelerating your VM, okay to statically partition your flash to give it to that VM, there's a bunch of products like VMware's own product out there. But how we are perceived as essentially we are part of the infrastructure. We are the only true clustered scale-out platform out there, support both reads and writes, does not require any static partitioning of the flash, and basically allows you, because of our clustered platform, to accelerate all of your workloads, all of your read and writes essentially. So that's a huge difference, because people use us not in a niche use case. Obviously, we're getting a lot of traction in SQL and VDI and web servers and analytics and SAP. You just name it. But bottom line is, a lot of our customers are looking at this as core part of their infrastructure. It's like they'll choose their favorite server platform, they'll choose their favorite storage array, they'll choose VMware as a hypervisor, and they'll choose us as the platform for storage performance in the server. So that's like apples and oranges almost. My niche use case, my single VM that I want to accelerate, sure, there are a bunch of products out there, but a true clustered platform, we are the only one, and that's how we differentiate.
Okay, so Pernix is a complete server infrastructure, speed up your I/O solution. I know that vFlash is read-only, and it's per virtual machine, because I've got it. You have to click on every virtual machine you want to enable it on, and then, as you said, it's read-only. So
exactly.
Yeah, very interesting comparison.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically night and day kind of difference
Right.
for folks who have looked at it. And again, we have a 60-day trial that we give to customers.
Okay.
They download the product and they just see it for themselves. Like click of a button, install the product. 3 steps, you're just ready to go. So
Wow.
that's the big difference for us. And once you get addicted to it, and you see that microsecond latencies and the scale out IOPS, that's it. People just love it.
That's amazing. Well, so what's the website people should go to learn more?
Yeah, it's pernixdata.com, www.pernixdata.com, and there's a whole bunch of information there, videos, white papers. We really encourage everybody to go and look and download the trial. 60-day free trial, fully functional. Go for it.
Yeah, I plan to test it out in my lab.
Fantastic.
I appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Thanks, David. Thanks. Great talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.